Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Running left is Tracy. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Murray looking to change the play here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47.
Green.
To throw is Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Murray. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Murray going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Hey.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 21. Giants nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they can. He's got a man, complete! And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Here's Dart. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On play action, here's Dart. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt 36 yards. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Throwing again on second down. Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Murray working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Murray to air it out again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
28, Giants 7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Trey Amos. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyrone Tracy, 65 yards. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. York on now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Giants 14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ace. Big Ace. Omaha. 2-2.
Murray now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2-2. Hey. Big Ace.
Murray now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
York now for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Commanders 28, Giants 21. York to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
52.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5. That's my high.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Almost. Hey, Larry. Hey, that's one. Easy.
Throwing now is Murray. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter. Standing just outside his own goal line. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Downs going in motion left. To throw is Dart. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. From the gun, Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Hey, Ace. Oh, come on. Push. Hey. Stay with him. Hey. Stop.
To throw, it's Murray. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Washington going to send out their punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Play fake, and here's Dart. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon, 60.
Here's Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Downs going in motion left. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And just shutting him off there. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and
是。
Here's Murray. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ace, 2-2. Omaha. Buzz.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Hey, shit. Hey, Ace. Omaha. Empty. Omaha. Hey. Hey, Larry.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On 100. Buzz. 2-2. 1-1.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
2-2.
Back to throw, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jaron Lane, a 20-yard touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Dart going to look to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Murray from midfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Big ace, big ace, big ace.
Operating from the gun, Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield. snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2-2, hot! Easy, easy, easy. Hurry.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, over. 2-2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Murray. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing makes siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown.
Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Giants 28.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing his dart. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A gain of 6. And the Giants
Looking to throw, Dart. That one finds Hyatt. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 22. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw now, Dart. And this taken in by Downs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Coker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Commanders 42.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
We go from sorry inside, they're ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money to pass, the move like a bag, the currency stacking the jump. We want the freedom to live, the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, someone's got some.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
What? Hey. Hey, guys. Hey. Hey.
To throw is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Omaha. Green. 2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing his dart. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
19, charge.
He's back to throw. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, they took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Dart. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and long.
And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. To the air, Dart. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Fielded just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Washington, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.